Aquarius, what blessings are manifesting for you? So Aquarius, we have here, let's start with this good one. Waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Okay, so I feel like you guys been waiting a long time, waiting for something to happen here. And Spirit's saying you're gonna have a new dawn here. Okay, let's cover those boobies. Let me try my best to cover them. Okay, it says here, the worst is now behind you and positive new experience are on the horizon. So you guys have a new beginning that is going to happen for you. I feel like there's luck all around you. There's things manifesting before your eyes. Like you may be like, I'm hearing like you might be very surprised. Like it comes as like a total shock. Okay, and Spirit wants you to know that you're worthy. Okay, you are worthy of receiving here. Some of you feel because your life has been so hard and you had to fight for everything you have, and you've been struggling, whether it be in career, money, or love here. Spirit saying you are worthy. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of love. It is your birthright to be happy. It says, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know that you are loved. You are deserving. And he wants to bless you here. Okay. So I feel like you guys been waiting on something here. And here it is. We still have the word wait. Funny I said wait, and here we go. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Okay. So, sometimes we rush into things because we get scared and we want to control the outcome. We have these expectations of how things are going to happen. And Spirit's like, just leave it to me, because I feel like God wants to just give you whichever. God wants to give you how he wants to give it to you. And he might give, not that he might, he will give it to you in a way that's better than how you expect it. You understand? So you just be patient, okay? And let God and let go. Then you can allow things to come in very miraculous ways here. Okay. Because I always say, when people say manifesting, I feel like those are actual miracles that God wants to share over your life. Okay. He wants to give you. We have here, explore your options. It's time to look at another possibility. It is time to look at other possibilities. It is a good time to make changes. For some of you, this could be, I feel like I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you, this is about your career. Some of you are thinking about making career changes here. Okay. For others of you, it's about, maybe your love life. Maybe you're thinking like, I need to end this situation because it's not making me happy or it's not good for me. And Spirit wants you to get out there. Well, always allow yourself time to heal. I never suggest people jump from one relation to the other. Allow yourself time to heal and, and then explore healthier options, right? Because we want to allow ourselves time to heal when we're in relationships that are toxic, because we want to kind of release the energy and forgive and let go of any resentment from the past so that we don't kind of hold on to that energy and track the same back in. So if a lot of you have been in cycles in your life, like, the people you date are very similar, it's because you didn't actually allow yourself time to just take a minute to heal and be alone with yourself and work on that part of yourself, right? Especially the heart. The heart is the hardest thing to heal when we have a broken heart, right? So usually jumping from one situation to another is not necessarily good. But we have here, explore your options. But I feel for most of you, this is like really about you exploring your options when it comes to like, what you want for your life here. Like, especially like jobs. There's just so many people out there who are stuck in, these 9-to-5 jobs, or jobs that, they're making the next man richer, right? Or they're stuck in jobs that they wake up every day just for a paycheck that is barely, paying the bills, right? And they're unhappy. And Spirit's like, it's time for you to like get out there and see what else you can do with your life out there. You gotta, we can't just dream. We have to, take action. And then when you take action, God is going to take, action with you, right? He's going to co-create with you here. And I'm hearing with that little turtle there, slow and steady wins the race. So, be patient. Don't rush into things just because I'm hearing, I hate to say it. I'm not trying to, no shade, guys. It's like you're desperate sometimes. You get desperate, but it's really not desperate. It's fear. Okay. We have surprise. So a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So like again, for some of you, maybe your other options has to do with love, right? Or maybe some of you are already on a healing journey and you're not and you're alone, right? You know, maybe Spirit's saying, don't go back. If let's say the old wants to come back and they want to open up and express the things that you've always wanted them to express. Spirit's saying, hold on, you know, you're worthy of love and you don't need to settle and you don't need to go backwards. And sometimes people go back because of fear of not having, you know, love, or fear of being alone, or fear of having to start over again. And Spirit's like, wait a minute, don't do that. Right? But I feel like some of you may, something may happen here where you leave something or situation, or maybe you reject the situation, and something good is like going to come out of it. So they're saying it's actually, you know, it's like a surprise. It's going to be unexpected. I feel like I've been saying that from the beginning of the reading, like something unexpected happens here, but it's really good. We have opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. So some of you could be getting together for family, like celebrations and things like that. You might meet someone at some type of reunion, or maybe even a celebration for some of you. Okay. Whoever the stranger is, this could be romantic, but this could also be like someone who, maybe like, let's say it's someone who gives you a message, and this message is puts you in the right direction here. Or this message is like an invitation to something that's going to bring a lot of prosperity to your life. You know, like a new job, or a new area of interest, or maybe someone who has some information that you need that's going to support your interests when it comes to your career or your money, right? Or this could actually be someone who is, a potential lover, okay? All right, so we have here, reinvent yourself here. So I feel like a lot of you are definitely going through a major transformation, because I see it in one of the other cards. We'll get there. It says it does say that. A transformation is taking place, enjoying a new lease on life. See, a new lease on life is the same as what we saw here, okay? Cover the boobies. A new dawn. So a new dawn is like a new day. It's a new lease on life here. Something is definitely going to change here. There's a major change happening here. Spirit's like, follow your intuition, because your intuition is God speaking to you through you. He wants you to always be on, like, listening to him, looking for him, praying to him, you know, seeking his guidance, taking time out to meditate, aka prayer, okay? Pray and ask for his guidance. Ask him to show you what it is that you want. Ask him to show you what it is that you need, okay? Because he really just wants to create that relationship with you, and he wants to be, it's like we have free will, and, you know, God can't really step in until you actually ask for his help, okay? So, let's go back to the intuition part. I got thrown off here. So it says, trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest in money. See, now this person that you may meet may want to invest in you, okay? Maybe like there's something that you've always wanted to do, and you finally find the investor, so now you can actually do it, right? And for others of you, this could be like you realize what your life purpose is. Or some of you have a life purpose, but you're still holding on to an old career, right? Or old job or something like that. Or it's like some of you are holding on to the old version of yourself. And that's why we have reinventing yourself. So some of you are holding on to the old version of yourself, which is no longer working for you. Maybe at some point you loved what you used to do and you were good at it, but now it's like you're developing new skills. You're finding out new hobbies or things that you enjoy doing or that you're passionate about. and and now you're being guided to move towards those things, because when we're passionate about something, okay, it will bring prosperity and abundance in your life when we follow our heart, when we follow things we're passionate about, right? Because when we follow our heart and we follow things that we're passionate about, what happens is it's not a job anymore. It's something you enjoy doing. So it's not hard. It's like you wake up every day and you're happy, right? You don't have to go to work, miserable. Like how many times you wake up every day and like, oh, I gotta go to work, right? And when did you want to wake up every day and be like, wow, I love my job. I can't wait to get there, because I love what I do. I just love it. So it doesn't feel like a job. And that's when the abundance comes. So we have here burnout. Now, I know this sounds negative, and this is reading what blessings are manifesting for you, but I feel like the burnout is a good burnout, because the opportunities that are coming towards you, and maybe with a career change, things going so well in your life here that eventually it may cause some burnout because you're so overexcited about it and you just can't stop, right? You're just on fire. You're just so passionate, right? The Spirit's saying eventually that fire needs to cool down, right? So it says here, your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So also what they're saying here is like these opportunities that are coming towards you here, okay? It's going to be so overwhelming, like in a positive way, that you're going to be so busy or so excited that, we don't want to throw life off balance. We don't want to overwork ourselves. We want to do things always in moderation, because the excitement could get, we could just get so excited and lose track or lose focus on what's important in our lives, like our health, our children, our family, things like that. So, always be mindful of that. Always stay humble. I'm hearing, always remember what block you came from, or what hood you grew up in for some of you, or like, like the stars sometimes, then stars, they, they always talk about, I always try to be the same person, not necessarily be the same person, they reinvented themselves, but they remain humble. They remember where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Always remember balance, always, chill. Anyway, so we have nature. See, nature is also about being grounded, staying balanced, right? Also, it's a place where you want to go to recharge your batteries here. Okay. You want to go and you want to recharge your batteries. It says interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This would be good for the soul and healing for you, right? So the ocean is good for your emotions, right? Healing, cleansing the emotions, breathing in fresh air. All these things that God has given us, these natural elements, are good for us, good for our soul, good for healing, very therapeutic, good for self-healing, the organic way, right? So Spirit wants you to get out in nature. Maybe some of you are thinking about going out in nature or camping, or maybe you're thinking about going to visit a farm, or you live on one, or you live by the ocean, whatever it is, maybe a waterfall, something, or a lake, or a river, whatever, taking a walk, whatever you can find that you can get into nature, just do it. And if you guys don't have access to nature locally, because I know some people live in the city, there's a lot of channels on YouTube that you can find a lot of nature, visuals and sounds, which is very therapeutic. I personally like the rain and I like the ocean waves, so check it out. Okay, we have here, okay, look at this. This is amazing. We have the death, and then we have the rebirth. The birth. So if something is ending, something is being born again. I'm getting two visuals out of this. For some of you, okay, my condolences. If there was an actual death in the family, you may also hear about someone pregnant or giving birth to a baby around the same time. Metaphorically, this is like a very positive card. People see the word death and they're like, You know, this actually means that you personally are going through a major transformation within yourself here. Okay, there's a lot of changes happening here. A lot of the old ways, the stuck ways, the things that were keeping you stuck in cycles, right? Negative cycles or toxic cycles, those are being released here, and you're rising new, and you're becoming so much more powerful and stronger. And it's like you're taking back power over your life here. Okay, I feel like a lot of you were spiraling and stuck for a long time, and Spirit's like now it's time to be free. Now it's time to feel happy again. Now it's time to feel joy again, love life again, right? Because a lot of us wake up every day like, why am I here, right? I know a lot of you say that. Okay, been there too. So we have death, a time of natural transition and transformation. Okay, so this is a beautiful card. It's so beautiful. It's a rebirth. It is a it's like a new life is happening. And it's also like, see how we have butterflies? You could be seeing a lot of butterflies at this time. It's like you're this caterpillar evolving, right? You're this caterpillar evolving into a beautiful butterfly. You're in this cocoon. You're doing your healing work. You're doing your cleansing work. And it's like you're going to turn into this beautiful butterfly. And then what the butterfly does, it flies, right? So you may be seeing a lot of butterflies because I see a lot here. So it's like you're coming out of your cocoon. It's like you're awakening and healing from within, which just causes this transformation, which is what you are, how you are reinventing yourself. It's like you'll never be the same again. So a lot of people may see you, okay? They may think you're the same person, but then they won't recognize you once they see how much you've actually changed, right? We have here the birth cards. So some of you could actually be pregnant. Some of you could be giving birth to a baby. Some of you are giving birth to a project. So if you ever planted a seed on a project, I feel like that is going to go in your favor. And that's what brings in the Chariot card. But let's read real quick. We have universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility, because we do have surprise and we have here opportunities. So whatever this is coming into fruition for you. They're telling you, just wait. Okay, if some of you are working on like projects that you've been waiting for a long time, and you feel like, see, you guys feel like it's not going anywhere. You've been working really hard. You've been mastering something that you're very good at, but you feel like it's not going anywhere. Spirit's saying, no, you just got to be patient. Okay, I know we hate that word. And some of us been waiting for years, right? But Spirit's working on you. Everything's going to happen in divine time. We just have to wait. We have here Chariot. Okay, I'm hearing, you know what I just heard? You're exactly where you need to be on your journey. Okay, so don't rush the process. Everything is working behind the scenes for you to help you create the life that you always wanted here. We have the Chariot. Charge ahead. God bless you. Charge ahead and with confidence, stay strong and focused, okay? So they want you not to get distracted here. I do see some distractions coming in here. They want you to stay focused. The devil's always going to try to throw you off, right? Right when the blessing's gonna come in, he may try to distract you or make you feel like you're doing something wrong, or put these negative thoughts in your mind here, or try to get back in your energy, or be careful, be mindful who you have right now in your energy. Make sure you're not dealing with like people who are drama or toxic, or they always need something and they're draining you. Like right now, you need yourself. Okay, you need yourself here. So here comes what we need to be cautious of. We have beware, be careful who you trust at this time. So whatever blessings are coming your way, okay, they want you to kind of keep it to yourself. Okay, let it evolve. Let it what's the right word? Let it come into fruition fully before eventually everyone's gonna find out. But don't be so quick to jump and tell everybody. Keep it to yourself, because a lot of people are going to evil eye your energy here. But I mean, when you're going through a spiritual journey, you're always protected. So no worries. But you just want to be more mindful of your energy and protecting yourself. You want to use discernment here. Snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So I feel like there's maybe two paths, or maybe there's something that comes back around here, or something that you may have to choose here. Use your intuition to make the right decision for yourself here, okay? Because there's one path that's going to try to lead you astray. Like, it's going to try to throw you off your life path. And Spirit's saying, use your intuition when in doubt. Listen to your own self here. Don't let anyone persuade you out of what it is that your heart wants here, okay? Because I feel like there are always going to be haters. There are going to be people who are jealous. There are going to be people who don't understand, what it is that, people, when you have a connection and when you follow God, okay, and you feel like you're being guided towards something here, and you can feel it in your heart here, right? Some people just don't understand. They don't understand what's happening because it's a private journey between you and Spirit, okay? So a lot of you could be like alone a lot, or find yourself alone. All right. Okay, so the blessings that are manifesting for you. All right. I feel like a lot of you have been going through so much here. You have so many responsibilities. You have so many things going on. Some of you are juggling work. Some of you are juggling children. Okay. Some of you are maybe some of you are caretakers for someone, or like a family member. Or maybe like some of you are single parents. Whatever the case is here, you have a lot on your plate. Okay. You're feeling stressed out. You're overworking, right? And it's throwing you off energetically, emotionally, and mentally. I feel like that's all going to change for you. Okay, that's all going to change for you. I feel like you guys are going to find balance in your life again, right? Here we go. I'm trying to find this card here. You guys are going to find balance in your life again. There's going to be mental and emotional balance, okay? Some of you could be overcoming addictions, and that is a blessing. Okay, things are being done in moderation now. When it comes to your relationships, people are going to want to work with you. There'll be some compromise here. You're using discernment here. And I feel like you're cutting out things in your life that no longer serve you. Okay? You're using your logic here. You're using what you have learned here. You're using wisdom here and discernment and your intuition here to make better choices in your life here. And I feel like you're going to be letting some things go here. Okay, I feel like there's going to be some endings, because this is the same as what we had over here. We had that death card, right? So you guys are going through a period of transformation. There's an ending here. And what is a release? You're letting go of something here. With the death card is the ending here. Some of you are like focusing on your passions, your crafts here. You may be starting to showcase your work here, or you may be putting putting more time into your talent here, and people may recognize your work and want to collaborate with you. I see that going very successful for you here. So I feel like it may also open up opportunities for you here. There's going to be victory. There's going to be recognition. I feel like a lot of you were waiting here for a seed that you planted, and now the wait is over, okay? The wait is over now. You guys are letting something go here. And I feel like some of you feel like you're investing or wasting your time, like in certain jobs or careers that are not serving you or not fulfilling you, or it's like you're not, it's like some of you may not, like maybe when it comes to your benefits, there's no benefits or anything out of this job. It's just a paycheck week to week and you're not, some of you are not making it or barely making it. I feel like you're like, you know what? Why am I doing this to myself? Why don't I just put myself out there and go for what it is that I want? Some of you could actually be going to school, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to be mastering something here. But some of you, I feel like there's like something that you do now, and you feel like, I don't love this anymore. I'm not happy. It's hurting my inner child, right? It's like making me very unhappy, and my inner child wants to create. My inner child wants to do something I'm passionate about. My inner child wants to do something new that I love here. And you guys are breaking free here. See, she's here with swords. It's almost like your mental, it's like mentally you may be telling yourself like, I don't deserve, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of better, or I can't do better, or I'm not good enough, or, I'm not skilled enough or something. And some of you are coming out of that energy of self-doubt, Okay, some of you are going to stop self-sabotaging yourself here. And I feel like you're going to go back to school or focus on mastering something here. And it's something that you love here. And a seed that was planted here that you've been waiting for. It's like once you make a decision here, it's like you're going to go after it. See, this is all about making a decision. The Two of Earth is like the Two of Pentacles, juggling two things. Okay, you could be juggling a career, and you could be juggling, or you could be and juggling maybe a side project, but maybe you decide to make the side project your priority here or something like that. For some of you, you guys are moving on from a situation where you may have been dealing with someone who was wasting your time, wasting your energy. You may feel like this person was either younger than you or very immature, or they don't take accountability for the things they've done and things they weren't. It's like you were putting in all the work in a relationship and you felt trapped because you were it was like a one-way. I feel like some of you were in a one-way relationship where you felt the love was unrequited or someone was breadcrumbing you here. And I feel like it's a relationship. Some of you could be divorcing, leaving a relationship, or leaving a home here. But you have a hard time moving away from the situation, or something. This situation could come back around to you. But whichever way it happens, I feel like you're walking away from it. Okay, for some of you, you could be walking away from a job that you thought was stable. Okay, or you were with it because you thought it was financially stable, but you were unhappy here. Okay, it didn't make you happy. There was no success in it, and you were holding on to it, but I do see you moving on from it. I see you moving on. Some of you could be moving away or relocating or thinking about relocating. That is a good sign that if you do relocate, it will move in your favor here. You guys are walking away from things that are emotionally unfulfilling here. You're finding balance again in your life here. You're starting to realize what is important to you, okay? And justice is coming in here. If you guys have any type of court cases, that will go in your favor here. Also, this is like good karma coming around here. And you're like any of your enemies receiving karma for, karma is about lessons, not to hurt people. They may be learning some lessons, as you got to get justice for what happened to you or what they did to you, or life is going to come into balance for you. You may find justice when it comes to your life where you feel like finally I'm getting what it is I deserve in this life here, right? Finding balance and things coming into fruition here. Some of you may have someone from the past that comes back around that you're going to be walking away from here. And it's like, it's not something that you want to hear about here. This person may want a second chance here. But I feel like you're going to let this person go. You're going to use discernment this time. Okay? And I feel like you guys are going to get balanced here or make balanced decisions here. Okay? Or, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to walk away from the situation. I feel like you're going to do it peacefully this time, though. Maybe it's like closes a cycle out, right? You release something here. For others of you, I feel like you're going to get a really important message, right? Remember, there was an opportunity from a stranger coming in that's going to bring you a message here, or you might receive something in the mail or some type of approval or acceptance. So be mindful of your mail or email, okay, of some message or something coming in for you. It's going to be a second chance for you. Like you're going to be able to walk through a new door. You're going to be able to, this also, some of you could be going through a spiritual awakening here. Okay. There's a rebirth, and it's like you're evaluating your life right now, and you're making a decision, and you're making a decision based on what your heart desires here. Okay. You're making a decision on what's best for you here. And I feel like you're moving forward, with that. Some of you could be having like a baby mama or a baby daddy coming back around, because the Emperor for me is like a baby daddy. But for some of you, could be a baby mama and her masculine. Doesn't have to be. This person here could be someone very controlling and very like hostile, if you know what I mean. Someone you need to worry about. But whoever this is here, this could be some of you is a boss. Some of you, it's a boss. This could be someone who's very narcissistic or controlling, or it's my way or the highway, or, very like pushy, or you got to do this, you got to do that, and I feel like it's really burning you out here. You know, this is like someone here that's not going to give you the passionate new beginning that you hope for. It's like as fast as the fire lights up, it's going to burn out. So be careful anything from the past. It could be like a father figure or baby daddy or like a ex-husband or something like that, or someone you're separated from here. But I feel like Spirit, this could be blocking your new beginning. Also, I feel like it blocks your creativity, whoever this person is here. But I'm also feeling like you're going to have a new beginning here, some of you. Some of you are going to have a new beginning. Some of you are going to leave. This could be a boss for some of you that you're leaving, like a job here, because I see that multiple times. And I feel like you're going to have a new beginning. And this is how you're going to master yourself. Some of you become that emperor of your life here, where you master yourself in every way. And it's like you become your own boss. Or you could become a, you know, self-employed here and work for yourself, and you become the leader, or you become the boss here, okay? And there's a lot of confidence. You're going to start acquiring a lot of confidence here when it comes to your skills, when it comes to yourself. It's going to raise your self-esteem.